Hey, my name is Regina O Silva. That's right. I'm now officially going by my Portuguese name and Brazilian name since coming back from the Amazon. And that's right. I just came back from a 6-week hiatus where 3 weeks I was spent celebrating my sister's wedding and 3 weeks I was deep in the Amazon rainforest, sitting with ayahuasca 8 times and combo 4 times. So it's safe to say that I'm here, I'm fresh, renewed, and I'm ready to deliver these free mini trainings for you so you can become a 6-figure New Earth leader. On today's mini training, I'm going to be going over 3 ways to make your marketing message strong and sell out worthy. Now this is going to be a perfect precursor for my free masterclass that is coming up on November 29th. That's next Monday at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a masterclass called 6-Figure Messaging, where I'm going to be helping you unearth your 6-figure messaging strategy for your coaching business. So today's going to be great as you get your feet wet and start to understand how you can strengthen your marketing message. By the end of today's mini training, you're going to walk away with actual tangible ways to start strengthening your marketing messaging. And then in the masterclass, you're going to learn even more in-depth ways to really take this strategy head on first. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, messaging, the way that you talk to your audience, is really the life force of your business, right? It's what transmutes your why. It's what conveys your soul, your passion into the way that you're showing up for your clients. It's also the way that you're creating a brand, a story that people want to follow. So not only do you gain fans and followers from having a very strong marketing message, you're also calling in soulmate clients so that you can best serve them. And after all, that is your purpose here, right? You're here to share your wisdom and codes. And you know damn well that you have a lot of wisdom and codes to share. So it is time for you to step into this next level where you're not just bringing in 2K months and barely scraping by. This is time for you to really step into this next level of abundance, wealth, and impact, right? Because you can truly only create impact if you are having your message be heard. And you have your message be heard by having a very strong message in the first place. So let's go ahead, dive in. You're going to want to write this down. So number 1, a strong message actually comes from your soul. This seems quite obvious, right? But I see a lot of coaches in this industry that are spoon-fed their marketing and messaging strategy rather than it actually coming from their own being, their own soul, their own spirit, their own connection to their business and their purpose, right? So to give you an example, a message that doesn't come from your soul could be a messaging approach that you're talking to your audience in a way that you think they want to hear, right? And of course, you want to market to your soulmates, clients' desires and their wants and their needs and their obstacles. But at the end of the day, your message as a coach really needs to come from something that lights your soul on fire. It's something that makes you alive. It makes you want to talk about it. It makes you want to share with it, right? So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're a health coach and you think that your audience wants to hear this message of, well, you need to improve your health holistically because it's going to make your life last longer. Right? But maybe every time you show up on social media, that doesn't really resonate with you. Like, of course you want to help people have longer lasting lives, but it's not something that really like jazzes you up. It's not something that excites you. It's not something that feels really passionate and alive in your being, right? So when you really come home to your soul, you realize, well, wait, I'm not just helping them, their life last longer. I'm helping them fully step into the life of adventure and freedom that they've desired. Because maybe you're the same, right? Maybe you went through some health problems and it allowed you to become a digital nomad and to travel the world and meet the partner of your dreams, right? So in this case, when you connect, in this example, right, you connect to your soul, maybe your messaging now comes to this full circle of, well, I'm here to help you improve your health because you deserve to see the world of your dreams and to travel. Right? And so that could be a very unique approach for that specific health coach to then incorporate their lifestyle in the way that they're showing up as well. But keep in mind, right, it had to be something from their soul. It has to be something that lights them up because people can smell bullshit from a mile away. So just by doing that shift and really connecting with your inner being, like what message do I want to share, is already going to strengthen your approach here. The second way to strengthen your marketing and messaging approach is by remembering that in the way that you market, your soulmate clients are the main character, not you. What do I mean by this? I think a lot of times coaches are showing up and yes, they're sharing about their own story and their own personal experience, which is important to build know, like, and trust. But in doing that, the angle and the approach in which that they market is very self-centered, right? It's about, I'm the main character of the story and you are actually the guide. You want to position your audience in a way that is empowering them to see that they are in control of where their story goes, because you've already lived through the story. You as the coach, as the mentor, as the guide, you've already been through it. So you're just simply here to be their guide and to serve as an example. But when you talk to your audience, you want to empower them to see what is possible when they step into this next version of themselves. So notice the difference here, right? You can still talk about you and your experience, but it's the energy behind the way that you empower them that shifts when you know that they're the main character, not you. And number 3, the third way to strengthen your message, is by knowing exactly who the message is going to. This is so simple, but I see so many coaches make this mistake. It's like they don't know exactly who their soulmate client is. And how in the world are you supposed to talk to your soulmate client's soul if you don't know who the heck they are? So you need to know exactly who it is that you're talking to, what you are helping them with, and what results you are helping them achieve, right? What version of them are you helping them step into? If you don't know who you're talking to, right off the bat, it's going to make having a strong marketing and messaging strategy quite difficult. So in case you're like, well, how do I know exactly who I'm talking to? Lucky for you, I've made quite a few mini trainings on this exact topic, so you can check that out. And just so you know, this is exactly what I teach inside of UCB, which is my 8-week program for new coaches and new earth leaders who are looking for the blueprint to a 6-figure coaching business. So in that program, I teach you exactly how to uncover your niche using a very spiritually aligned way. And I also give you the entire blueprint, the mindset, the marketing, and the sales strategy to get your business off the ground. But there will be more on that later, don't worry. What you need to know now is that what you've just received from this mini training is just the beginning. So as I've mentioned before, I have a free masterclass called 6-Figure Messaging coming for you next Monday, November 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now, in this 2-hour-long masterclass, this is like no fluff, no bullshit training. I'm getting straight to the point. I'm giving you actual exercises and I'm giving you the actual strategy that helped me go from 0 to over $200,000 in sales in less than 2 years. So you're going to want to be there, especially if you are a current coach, you have your niche, you have your offer, and you are ready to scale from $2K to $10,000 months. If you want to join in on this free masterclass, all you have to do is go to the description below and click the link to sign up. I really cannot wait to see you there. I literally channeled this after being in the Amazon and it's going to be so freaking epic. So that's it for today's mini training. Stay tuned because every single week I drop free mini trainings to help you become a 6-figure New Earth leader. Until next week, happy living.